absolutely warrants a tornado warning.
Look at that motion in there, man.
Absolutely warrants a
Okay, we got some hail coming in here with the tip of the hook. Looks like it's just south of us by about a mile. Yeah, I'm watching that too. That is spinning as well. Outflow might cut it off, but let's go ahead and start moving, Kyle. $240. Well, I think what we have to do, Damon, is we have to, let people know that they don't need to panic with this storm. It does have a tornado warning, so you want to take your tornado precautions. That means the safest place. It means you want to put as many walls between you and the outside wall as possible if you don't have a safe room or an underground shelter. But what we're looking at right now, you're looking back down I-240. This is my 360 camera. This is our ability to be able to look backwards at the storm as we're able to track it. Now, back in there, you see all the rain and hail. That's actually in the hook echo. That's what we're actually picking up on radar. When you see the hook, that's what you're seeing. When we talk about that big ball that's on the end of the hook, looks like a big comma shape on radar. That's what you're seeing visually right now. On the north tip of that is where I'm seeing the most pronounced lowering. And if we were going to see a tornado, it's going to be back kind of tucked in, right back in there, Damon. If we were to see one develop, it appears that the storm has just continued to cycle over and over and over again. If it'll keep doing that, will be in good shape. I know it's got a tornado warning on it, but if it'll keep cycling like this, it'll drop some hail. Don't get me wrong. It will produce some strong winds, but we may escape without a tornado. But I got to tell you, we cannot count on that right now. So you just have to go ahead and take your tornado precautions and plan on there being a tornado at this point. Oh my gosh. Wow. Sorry, what?
How far east?
We're just going to keep going east on 240. But we're in a place where we can find a place, as long as we still have good access to 240, that we can do just what we did and keep going. We're at a place here pretty soon where we can pull over if you want to. Brand new tornado warning. Your phones are going to go off again if you live in the Valley Brook area, Oklahoma City, downtown Oklahoma City, in the Bricktown area. You're going to actually be in an area where you could have some large hail. You're not going to see a tornado in the Bricktown area. Or, for instance, if you have kids down at the Devon Tower, they're at Vast or somewhere downtown Oklahoma City for a prom, they're in good shape right now, okay? This is passing further south than that. The area that's most dangerous, I'm going to tell you where it's at. Yeah, I agree with that, Damon. And so here's what's happening. 59th and Penn would be the area that would be the most susceptible right now, the area that I would be most concerned about where a tornado may develop. There's not one right now. You're looking at that area. The rotation is actually somewhat broad and not real tight in there. You're looking at my shot, man. This is just an ominous looking storm. I mean, it honestly, that is a very, very scary looking sight coming in on southwest Oklahoma City right now. There is no two ways about it. What we're seeing though is that we're not seeing real tight rotation at this particular moment. But look at that's the mesocyclone. I mean, that is the low level mesocyclone. I'm going to pan up. Look at this. Coming back down around now to the other side of it, and that's what we're seeing. I mean, it's just a huge rotating base, huge rotating thunderstorm right now here across southwest Oklahoma City, and so we do not want people to come out of their shelter right now, because embedded in that rain, you could have a tornado that could form. One good thing I can say, Damon, there are a lot of people who have kids who are down in downtown Oklahoma City area for prom. There's a lot of things happening with it being a Saturday night. Listen, you're going to have some hail in downtown Oklahoma City and over near Bricktown. The circulation and the tornadic part of the storm is going to pass well south of downtown Oklahoma City. It's going to be coming in toward Valley Brook, somewhere along 44th and 29th around I-35. So it's passing 2 miles, at least 2 to 3 miles south of downtown Oklahoma City. That is very, very good news. And I agree, with the way they drew the new tornado warning, it's moving more from west to east. That's also that's a sign that a storm can be intensifying, so we're going to have to watch that really close. We are right here embedded with the storm. Kyle, let's go ahead and go. We do have the rain that's wrapping around the circulation starting to move in over us now. And so, Damon, we're going to get in close with it to see if it does have a tornado. But as of right now, I don't think the rotation's strong enough for it to produce one, but it could at any moment. Could you go ahead and get on I-35 and go quickly up toward I-40? We kind of have to get a little bit north of it to be able to look back into it now, because of the way it keeps wrapping. Now you're going to have to move. You're going to have to move really, really quickly up here to I-40. Watch for traffic. Just keep going. We're going to have to move faster. I don't know what to tell you. Get in the fast lane. We're going to have to go faster here. Don't let up. Just keep going. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up into the core and then come back around. If we get off on a side road, I'm concerned we won't be able to move quickly enough. Let's go ahead and go around them. We're not gonna be able to stay in this like this. Okay, let's go ahead and get off at the next exit. This is not going to work. After we go past them, there's people pulling off underneath this. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. We've got to get out of this somehow. Okay, so Damon, we're I-35 starting to come to almost a standstill right now. It's going to really slow us down. We're just north of the tip of this thing. I'm going to bring my camera back around. A lot of rain. There is hail embedded in this as well. We are going to try to get off and go east if we can, even on Southwest 15th up here. This is the next time we can get off, but people are basically stopping. This is not good because they're going to get pummeled with hail. And the tornadic part of the storm is, if it does form, is just to our south. We're trying to make it through here. Koff, you have to go around them. Whatever we got to do, we got to get through this so that we can get east with this storm. Damn, it's really, really difficult navigation right now. Come back to me. We're going to work our way through this, and we'll get back over on the circulation in just a moment. This is chaos. Get off on 15th. It's a bad idea, people. When you get on 15th, we got to move. Yeah, just go up. Yeah. Yeah, go around. They're driving down the middle of the lanes. Okay, go ahead and fall. This is ridiculous. Keep going as quickly as we can. Okay, Damon, we are embedded in the rain. We're just on the north side of a new circulation now. It's cycled again. There's a new circulation feature that's just to the east of Valley Brook. That's going to be along southeast 59th and maybe southeast 44th also, Damon. And coming in on Sunny Lane, okay? From Bryant over to Sunny Lane is where the new circulation is starting to form. We continue with actually starting to see the lowering now in my shot. You see it right there. So this is where the circulation feature is going to be. If anything's going to form a tornado, it's going to be right here, just to in between I-240 and I-40. That's going to be coming in right over top of Tinker Air Force Base and Tinker Diagonal, Damon. Doing great. Velocities are still weak. They're not real strong. Do you still have my AirPod? Okay. No, but it's okay. It's not that big a deal. I'll just charge my other one. Look at the wind. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, go around. With the way that is flowing in, man, this looks bad. That does not look good right there. Okay, you're going to get on 40 here. Take a right. Oh, it's closed. Got to keep going. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can back up.
In 3/4 of a mile, take a slight left turn to merge onto I-40 East.
Perfect. Oh, great job driving, Kyle. We may be having something try to spin up. We may have something trying to spin up just to our south. Slow down here. Yeah, exactly. Southeast 44th and Air Depot, Jonathan. We may be getting a spin up here very shortly. There's a small hook, if you look very closely on the radar right in this area. No, my windshield wipers are making it tough to see right now, but right straight south of me, literally by a mile or so, this thing is really, really wrapped up. Just a gnarly wall cloud right now. Back just to my south, Jonathan, this is probably the most developed I've seen it as far as the possibility of producing a tornado. A new circulation has developed out on the edge of it. Here is a look at you're going to be looking at the runway right now. This is it. This is looking at it right now. KOCO, can we pull off here right here and stop for just a second? I want to be able to get a view of this. This is Jonathan, this is really, really concerning right now for Tinker and areas to the east because this is probably, even though the velocities are not real strong yet, this is one of the more concerning views I've seen yet on radar with this storm yet. Oh, rotation right over the base. A rapid rising motion. Right over the maintenance hangars. Yeah, rapid rising motion. We do have a rotation right over the maintenance hangars on the east side of Tinker Air Force Base right now. Here are the runways. That's the runway right there. You can see it being engulfed in rain. There's the leading edge of the circulation. This is what I was concerned about. I don't think it's quite tightening up enough yet, but Damon, it is really, really close. We've got a lot of motion. This is, wow, this is really close. This is just to my south. What's happening? Give it some gas. Get the RPMs up. Just park it, put it in park, and rev the engine. Okay. Get the RPMs up. Go ahead and rev the RPMs to 2,000. Yeah. There you go. Let's go ahead and start driving. Let's get our system back up and running.
and just south of the
have wheels in Tecumseh.
To the east, over toward Peebly, those are going to be the areas to watch now for something to spin up. It looks like that southern part of the storm is really starting to kind of take over now as you look back. I mean, that is just an incredible picture on my 360 camera right now. I mean, look at that. My gosh, the whole thing, that's the inflow into the storm. We call that the beaver tail. That is the inflow flowing right into it. And look at how many plates are just stacked on top of one another. It looks like an upside down wedding cake right now, Damon. I've got the fuse in my hand that we need to replace that fuse with. Okay, I've got a fuse that I have to replace in a fuse box, and I'm hoping that that's going to fix it. The next exit I want you to pull off, Kyle. Sorry, guys. I'm here. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're. Yeah, right now, again, Damon, look at this thing. I mean, it is just massive. I mean, this is just such an impressive supercell. There are a number of lowerings. None of them are particularly tornadic looking. In other words, like a funnel. You can see them all. Look at it. I mean, there's like. Even you can't even hardly count them. There's so many. It's so ragged underneath there. But what can happen is one of those can kind of pick up an intensity and produce a tornado. So that's why the tornado warning continues with this storm. It is just it's just such an impressive looking storm. This is a classic Southern Plains supercell right now that could produce a tornado really at any time. Pull over and stop as soon as you can. We're getting ready to go down, Sabrina.